What's going on to you Leos out there? So how y'all doing? Um, all right, Leo. So there's a link in the comment section below called a Linktree link. Click on it. It will redirect you to a website which has all the ways to financially be able to support the channel, just so I can most definitely keep the show going, keep the channel going. I just want to go ahead and say thank you to everybody that has reached out ever, regardless of zodiac sign. If you're watching this, right? Some of you probably will be. And I just want to go ahead and say thank you. You know what I mean? If there was no you, there would be no me, like it is that I've said before. So I have everything from birth chart readings to tarot readings, as well as the books that I have that are on Amazon. But look, you have the Page of Cups, the Empress, and the Hanged Man. So for you Leos, right? Let me see. Okay, so I see that there's a level of possessiveness. You have somebody in your life that will not let you go. That is interesting. The Page of Cups and the Empress right here represents yourself and this person that you feel like you'll never be able to get out of. Either, okay, I'll say this, right? It represents, yes, it is a person in particular, an ex, or someone that you could have been in a relationship with. However, it also represents the principle of how it is that you Leos feel like you're living in hell, for lack of a better term, right? Things are not very good for you as far as relationship-wise. I'm just being real. You may feel like that, but we need to dive deeper into this. The reason why it is that you feel like that is because of this Empress. This person right here spent so much time wasting your time trying to get you Leos to feel rejected, dejected, trying to get you Leos to feel like an outcast. So a lot of you Leos now understand that they were doing it, right? Maybe at the time you may or you may not have, but you didn't appreciate that, you know, and quite frankly, you didn't deserve it, you know. I really don't understand what's the point of people saying that they don't like you or acting like they don't like you, but then at the same time, they're still around you, dedicating all this amount of time to hanging out with you and everything like that, and spending time with you and all of that, but then at the same time, they don't like you like that, which is total cap. It's not real. And a lot of you Leos didn't appreciate that because obviously it was you on the line. Like, why is it that, you know, this person couldn't have stopped playing mind games with you? Like, all of us, you know what I mean? Out of everybody in the world, why you? And the truth is that they like you, and they feel like they have to give you a hard time because of the fact that they like you. So a lot of you Leos need to understand that you can't take it too personally, you know? You can't take it too personally. This is what the Hanged Man represents. Learning to allow bygones be bygones. And I'm gonna put you on game as to why. Learning how to let bygones be bygones, meaning that that's water up underneath the bridge. If you take the time to think about it, ruminate on it too much, you're gonna have a problem. You're gonna get frustrated. You're gonna wanna seek revenge. And obviously that's not something that you Leos should wanna do. A lot of you Leos don't have these people in your life. You don't have this Empress person in your life. So trying to go back to that person to get revenge, that's a waste. That's literally a waste of your time. That's not something that you Leos should aspire to even want to do. So the Hanged Man advises that you Leos just take your time, you know. Maybe a lot of you Leos aren't healed from that scenario of the ex. Probably the last person that some of you Leos try to get to know, and this person buttered you up so much. They did too much. They talked too much. They made a lasting impression on you, only for it to be lame, because now come to find out that, you know what I mean, they don't really want to be in a relationship like that, because their heart isn't really as open as the way that they put it out there, like they were, based upon their first impression. You wish that they were who they really are in their first impression. The devil now, and the Three of Wands, the devil now is about how, and it turned into this toxic connection between you and this other person really quickly. You know, how beautiful they are at first, and what it is that you and this person may have had in common may have been something to reel you in. And then when they reel you in, now all of a sudden they got you now, and then they start to, you know, subject you to all of this dysfunctional behavior and mind games. But the Three of Wands represents, you Leos don't even have to worry about that right now, or at all, ever, because the Three of Wands, you essentially broke out of that. You Leos broke free. Y'all broke out of that. You Leos decided you're not going to let somebody play you. You took time to get to know them. You wanted to know what they were about. You saw a little bit about what they are about, and you Leos have made a decision that you don't want anything to do with them. And you're right, because you gave it a fair chance for you Leos to actually get a chance to see if these people were decent individuals, and come to find out, unfortunately, they're not. They're who they are, and that's usually how it is that the enemy, or a enemy, tries to get at you in the first place. The enemy, or an enemy, tries to get at you from posing or acting like they're friends, or they are peaceful, or they have your best interest in mind at first, and then they slowly but surely start to show you their dysfunctions, and they're sadistic, and how caught up in the mind games they are. And they, like I said, they subject you to nonsense slowly but surely, and then they turn it up, and it gets worse and worse and worse over time. But you Leos, being as smart as you are, you know, a lot of you Leos are very well studied in whatever it is that you choose to do that you love. You Leos, Three of Wands, y'all saw straight through this, and you Leos was like, nah, you got to get out of this. And that's exactly what it is that you did. You ghosted them. The Justice now represents you Leos got free of that. Y'all was like, look, y'all got to kick rocks. This person is crazy. And you're right, this person is crazy. You staying with them would only make matters worse for you. You would see, if you thought they were crazy when you stopped talking to them, you would see how crazy they would become as time went on. You understand what I'm saying? Because that's essentially what the modern day relationships are today. It's about sadomasochism, and it's about who can like be in this mental sadomasochism and physical sadomasochism and stuff like this. And, you know, friction between two people makes the better romance. You know, it makes it more romantic. You know, all of that is BDSM. All of that is sadomasochistic BDSM, basically, right? And I know that SM in BDSM is sadomasochistic, but all of that is a play on or placating to sadomasochism. It's buying into the idea. And what I mean when I say it's buying into the idea, I mean from the perspective of like, it's this modern day version of creating a safe word. Like, okay, what's the safe word? You know what I mean? And until you say the safe word, in this case, that there is no safe word. The safe word would to be to actually leave this person alone forever. If you're in this thing with me, yeah, I'm going to subject you to sadomasochism. I'm going to do whatever I can to you, because this is how I show you I love you. This is me turning it up. I'm showing you over time. Meanwhile, no one has to, that's not even necessary. Like, no one has to express themselves who call themselves being in a relationship or loving somebody like that. And a lot of you Leos understand that you got away from a real Looney Tune. You did yourself a favor. The Seven of Swords and the Eight of Cups over here represents how, because you Leos, right, the Seven of Swords represents this person. A lot of you Leos are just reflecting, thinking back about how thankful you are that you actually got rid of them, that you stopped talking to them, in particular when I say get rid of them. Because you're thinking about how this person done flipped the script. You're thinking about how, like, fast this person done crept up on you with the dysfunction and the nonsense. And how it is that all it is that you Leos know is that you are cool with this person. And then it's like whatever day, D-Day, whatever day it happened, right? D-Day, right? Is them switching up on you completely, and then it's going downhill from there. The relationship was so amazing, and then it just kept going downhill from there after D-Day or launch day of their different personality or their dysfunction. So you're looking at how crazy that was to actually be able to not have to be a part of that, and the fact that you've actually escaped that. And the Eight of Cups now is about, you understand that, again, addition by subtraction. Your life is way better. Your life is better off without not just them. Yes, them, but not just them. What they represent in the bigger scheme of things in the long run. The idea that you Leos don't want them around. You don't want people who fit that archetype around, the ghetto dysfunction. And when I say ghetto, I'm not necessarily talking about any ethnicity. I'm talking about the mentality. Whether you're in the suburbs, whether you're in the inner city, whether it is that you, whatever skin tone you have, whatever hair texture you have, I'm right. Whether you have freckles, whether you don't, whether you're darker skin, light skin, pale, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm not saying that ghetto is automatically tied to a darker skin tone. I'm not trying to even imply that. So I don't want anybody trying to make it seem like that. When I say ghetto over here on this channel, or just general, I'm talking about the ideology that goes along with it for any of my new subscribers. I'm talking about the ideology. I'm talking about the idea that a person is dysfunctional. That is ghetto. So a lot of you Leos understand that you have gained by subtracting these people in your life, because all it is that they were going to do was hold you back, ruin you, having you walking down the street feeling and looking like a crazy person, looking unhinged, because you're dealing with so much stress, dealing with this person in your own personal love life, and you feeling trapped, like you can't tell anybody. But at the same time, you want to be able to get out, but you love this person, and you just wish that this person would stop being so crazy. And that's how it is that they trap you in the first place. The six of, now the next card that you got is the Six of Cups. They're going to come back because they can't let you go. You Leos were too good to them. You Leos were too good to them for them just to be able to let you go. So you Leos will have to ghost them again. You will have to I don't suggest you talk to them, because the King of Swords represents, even if you Leos do talk to them, the King of Swords is them. They know what to say that sounds good, and they'll say anything that they think will rope you in all over again. So you Leos have to, don't even talk to them. And if you do talk to them, be on your P's and Q's. Because if you're not on your P's and Q's, let's clarify the Six of Cups. If you're not on your P's and Q's, you Leos are in for a whirlwind. Ten of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, the Hierophant, Page of Cups, Page of Swords, and the Lovers. You really can't make this up. No one can really make this up. People can't make this up. So look, to clarify the Six of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles are all about what it is that they're saying that you want, right? Meaning that what this means is that you Leos want family and you don't want to waste time. And they know that. So if they're that devious enough, they will say that to you because they know that sounds good and they know that's what it is that you want. So you have to be very mindful to not go back, because like it is that I said before, they'll say anything to get you to come back. The Hierophant and the Page of Swords over here is about you Leos having to be able to trust your gut. The Hierophant represents a connection with the Most High, as still having a physical body, not being a spirit yourself in that regard, because you're still here and you physically exist. But the point that I'm trying to make here is having that connection, not even waiting, having that connection now. And that connection is created from your gut. Trust, in other words, what am I trying to say? Trust yourself is what I'm saying, right? In our gut, the reason why I say our gut is because the microbiome in our gut, i.e. the bacteria that is in our gut, that helps us digest food and everything and keeps our immune system and our gut clean and everything like that, right? When something makes us sick to our stomach, whether it's personality, whether it's an event, we need to learn to trust that more, because even the microbiome, the bacteria in our gut, i.e. the probiotic, basically, in our gut, knows when someone is full of it. So I say, trust your gut, due to the fact that you have to understand that when your own common sense and even further than that, instincts that doesn't even need proof, your instincts is telling you to be aware of this person, do that. Because the Page of Swords represents, the Page of Swords and the Lovers represents, this person does not want to stop talking to you. And they will do everything that they possibly can, including lying to you, in order to get you to come back. Because for them, you are their property. Anyway, I'm trying to get this YouTube channel to 20,000 subs. Smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, hit the notification bell, set that notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos, and make sure that this video gets at least 100 likes in order so that this video can hit the algorithm.